No, did I do the same thing on the other side? I did. Alright, that explains a lot. What's up, agents? Zero here. Welcome back to some more Unison SMP 2. This is episode 7. If you remember, last time we went to the Nether in hopes of getting some materials, which that went okay, but it didn't go as well as I was hoping because apparently everything's down below us. And then I also went to Tiger's Place by an icebergs biome to get myself my first ever trident, and that actually went a little bit better than I was hoping it would, although I did end up drowning apparently. This episode, what I want to do is I want to build a shop, but first things first, I want to give a few updates on what happened in between episodes. There was a lot of stuff that went down in between episodes. I did a lot of mining. I've got some ores I'm gonna have to break down. I got myself 2 diamond pickaxes, one of which has Silk Touch, one of which has Fortune 2, which obviously not Fortune 3, but still Fortune nonetheless. So I got some ores I still need to break down. And the other thing that happened is that I actually went to the Nether. I know I went to the Nether without you guys coming along, but I did it with Mike Flays, who's another member of the server. And in an attempt to get down to the Nether fortress that we have, I was using Ender Pearls. And unfortunately, one of the Ender Pearls spawned in an Endermite, and the Endermite killed me by knocking me off of the Nether fortress, and I lost all my diamond armor. So the first thing I do want to go ahead and do before we get started with this episode is I want to get back my diamond armor. And if I can do that, that would be great. But obviously, it's gonna be, I don't know how many diamonds I'm going to get out of this because, as I mentioned, just Fortune 2 and also mending on it as well. So it's going to be repaired. So I don't know how many diamonds I'm actually going to get. Okay, 3 diamonds, 6 diamonds, 7, 9, and 10. So not too bad. So now I should be able to make myself a full set of diamond armor. I'm not going to do this on camera. I'm going to wait until in between episodes because I've got another project planned for this episode I want to get done. So I'm not going to be wearing diamond armor, obviously, as I already mentioned. But I do have a lot of materials that I need to grab. I've got myself some red concrete. I made a bunch of red concrete. And by the way, look inside of this chest. Just look how much stuff is in here. I have a whole bunch of cells, and I've got most of them from fishing. I got like 2 or 3 from people who decide to go ahead and give me some, which honestly, for those of you watching who are part of the Unison SMP, you see how many saddles are in here. I do not need any more saddles. I do not need any more, but I do still need to go ahead and grab a few more materials. So let me go ahead and get everything that I need, and then I'll be right back once I actually start building what it is I want to build in this episode. It's going to be interesting. Okay, so I'm at a spot which I think I'm going to go ahead and start working, and I've got almost everything in my inventory that I want to go ahead and use. I didn't have room for absolutely everything, and there's actually one material that I just realized I probably could have that I don't have in my inventory. Now it's like it's a huge deal, but yeah, this is all the materials that I have in my inventory. And so what I'm going to do, I haven't actually mentioned this yet, but what I want to do is I want to build a redstone services shop. You guys probably know by now, redstone is one of the things that I'm relatively good at. And, oh, hello, there's something going on down here. Not a really huge deal. I can just work around it. Maybe not. Alright, so I actually want to build a redstone services shop because I do a lot of redstone work. A number of people on the server know I do a lot of redstone work. So I want to do something that will actually hopefully benefit them on the server, which is going to be nice and all. And I want to make it so that I can actually make it so that they pay for me to do redstone. If that makes any sense. I know it came out weird. Just don't worry about it. But yeah, this is actually where I'm going to want to do my redstone shop. It's going to be a relatively small shop. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's go out one more. And I actually just realized I do not need to dig in this spot right here, but I do in fact have at least this amount of space to work with. Now, one thing I do want to go ahead and do is I want to set up an iron redstone door, if that makes any sense, so that you can walk straight through it. I know that probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but just keep this in mind. I'm going to be basically trying to make this place look good. And hold on. I could probably save on this red concrete by not including it in the edges. Yeah, it's probably smart. Yeah, I did make a whole bunch of red concrete, obviously, because I'm using it right now. And so I want to basically make this place look as though it's a giant redstone block, because I think that's probably a good design choice. I don't know what other people on the server are going to think about that, but I think this is going to be a relatively decent design. And I do, in fact, I mentioned I want to go ahead and do a redstone door, and one thing I am going to need to do is at least put those there, and I need to dig out a little bit of room right here. Let me go ahead and get rid of this water, maybe. I'm hoping I can do that. Let's go ahead and put down some blocks right there, and that should get rid of the water. Perfect. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to set up this redstone door, and the way I'm going to do that, let me go ahead and put down a block here and a block here temporarily, because I'm going to place down some blocks like this, but I am going to need to take these back down, because I am going to have to do some redstone work underneath for the doors. I did already mention that. Alright, so here's what I have planned. Let me go ahead and get out some of my redstone materials. Actually, before I get out redstone materials, I need to get back up and put down these iron doors. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them facing in this direction. Yeah, that seems like a good place to put it. And then I'm going to go ahead and place down some pressure plates, which I'm using dark oak because I feel like it's a nice design choice. And plus, I like the look of dark oak. You guys probably didn't need to know that. Alright, so let's go ahead and put them down like that. And now what I need to do is I need to go ahead and set down some redstone lines. So if I do something like this, and I did not want to place that there, but I am having a little bit of trouble with where I'm working. Now that's really a huge deal. Alright, so let's go ahead and break that. So here's my initial plan. I'm going to take that block out, and I took out more blocks than I needed. Not a huge deal. Take out a few blocks like that. Let's get back up here. Alright, there we go. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and place down, hold on, where's my repeaters? There they are. Okay, so I put down a repeater right here, come to this other side, put down a repeater right there, place down a block right there, and a block right here, and I should have, there we go, and I should have, yeah, I have slabs in my inventory, which is good. Okay, so let's go ahead and place down, oh, I still need the, I still need dirt in my inventory so I can place down a few more blocks. There we go. Place one there. I actually don't need to put down anything on that side. Okay. So if I go ahead and get redstone dust back out, redstone dust goes right there, slab right there, redstone dust right there, and then same thing on the other side. And I'm assuming that means I've got this all working as it should. The redstone door should be working just fine. So I do want to go ahead and test to make sure it actually works. So if I stand on one pressure plate, yeah, it opens both doors, and I'm assuming because of the way I wired it, it does the same thing. Yeah, so I did in fact get it working correctly. And you know what? Maybe I probably should put the iron doors around. Actually, no, I'm going to leave the iron doors the way they are right now. And the reason being is so that if zombies decide to come in for whatever reason at night, they actually can't get in because of the way the iron doors are set up. And I actually don't know if I have enough red concrete to finish this. Now I'm looking at, I've got plenty of gravel and sand back at home if I don't. And let's go ahead and pick that back up. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to build this building off camera. And yeah, I definitely don't have enough red concrete to finish this project. So I will be right back. This is going to take quite a bit of time. And I'll see you guys in just a moment. And yeah, I just ran out of concrete, so I need to go get more. I've got plenty of materials back home. Okay, so I just finished getting the materials that I needed. And I actually had to get more red concrete twice at this point. Because, well, I ran out of red concrete the first time. I made more, and I ran out a second time. So apparently I'm not very good at counting out how many blocks that I need at any given time. And did I seriously just run out again? I thought I had enough. Alright, I guess I didn't. Oh, it's because this is not 16 by 16. This is 36 by 36. You know what? I'll worry about getting the remainder of the concrete in just a moment. And why did that only open one? Because I literally just had the redstone set up. Oh, that's why. I need to unblock that. And that should hopefully fix that problem. No, did I do the same thing on the other side? I did. Alright, that explains a lot. Okay. Let me go ahead and patch this hole back up. And so hopefully this should be working now. I can't believe I messed it up. Yeah, the doors are working just fine now. Okay, good. So here's what I want to do in this place. I have some redstone blocks I'm going to place in the corners, which I realize is only going so high. But this isn't meant to be like a really big place. And I still need to get more red concrete to finish this place up, because apparently I don't have enough. I should be able to get some sand from the lake back at home. It's not really too big of a deal. So I'm going to do something like this. And, oh, that was me. Okay, I was wondering. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out our chests, and we're going to place them right here. And one thing I do want to go ahead and do is I want to go back home and get myself some books and quilts, because I'm going to need those. But I didn't have enough room in my inventory in order to do that. One thing I do want to go ahead and do, I went ahead and did some sheep shearing, which took a lot longer than I was hoping was going to take, because I want to make myself 2 banners. Because here's what I'm going to do. I want to make some redstone banners. So I'm just going to do something like this, and that's going to create 2 banners with that little diamond in the middle. If I go ahead and put that back in here and go ahead and do this, that should make redstone dust banners. And apparently I need to do that twice. I don't know why I didn't realize that. There we go. So we got ourselves 2 redstone dust banner. So that's actually not too bad if I place them right there and right there. There we go. And I do have signs in my inventory, so I'm going to put down these signs, and then I'm also going to go ahead and get myself some more red concrete. I didn't even realize I didn't have enough, but apparently not. So yeah, another edit, another material gathering session. Well, not 100%, but I do need to get more red concrete, obviously. Let's see, how many do I need? I need 16 plus 2, so I need 18, so that shouldn't be too big of a problem. I'll be right back, guys. I don't know how long this is going to take, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. Okay, so I finally got enough blocks to finish this up. That took way too many resource gathering missions in order to get enough concrete in order to finish this. Not like it was like a massive problem to get them. I just had to get a little bit of sand from the lake right in front of my house. Not too big of a deal, really. And something I should probably do is actually make my way back up there and light the top up so mobs can't spawn up there. That would actually be relatively smart. So let's place one on the four corners like this. Not directly on the four corners, but you guys at least get what I mean. So yeah, the building itself is done. I still need to do the signs, which I realized I said I was going to do the signs while I was off camera, but I was so busy trying to get the concrete that I needed that I didn't actually end up doing that. And you know what? Something could look good is if I put redstone blocks around the edges on the top. That might look good. I just need 8 more redstone blocks. Actually, you know what? I don't think I need that. Now that I'm looking at, maybe I don't. Alright, so let me go ahead and do what I said I was going to do and do the signs. This is gonna take a bit more time. I should have realized I need to do that off camera. Somehow I forgot, but you know what, whatever. Alright, so the build is nearly complete. I just have 2 more things I need to get done before I can actually go ahead and call this shop completely open. So I got all the signs up, and you can obviously tell I put down signs right here that says Zero's Redstone Services. You guys probably already saw that. So I got a sign right here that says, please do not sign the books, and place your order on the bottom of the chest. And it says right here, need a redstone project done. Write down what you need in a book with your name and the coordinates you want it. I will talk with you on Discord to discuss the project and the payment plan, and sign my name, obviously. And I decide what I want to go ahead and do is go ahead and put down the redstone blocks along just like this, just to add a little extra detail. And there we go. This project is now pretty much completely done. So anyone else on Unison who needs a redstone project done of some sort, you can come here. Place your, oh yeah, I just realized, I am an idiot. I just realized I need to go ahead and put down books and quills, which I realize it's not a whole bunch of books and quills. I'm having a little bit of difficulty getting leather. I'm going to have to work on that in between episodes, but I at least have a decent quantity of books and quills to get started. So I'm going to be checking here every so often to see what kind of orders that I have, if I have any orders. I'll do that on my own. Obviously, any other person on Unison will probably message me at some point if they actually have an order and they think I haven't checked. I mean, that much I kind of am expecting, but other than that, this project is now all completely done. You know what? Something I probably could do is maybe add some red stained glass windows. Problem is I don't actually have any sand left in order to do that, so I guess I'm gonna have to go without doing that. It's a nice detail I just thought of, but yeah, I don't have any glass in order to do that. I don't have any sand to smelt. But anyway, with that out of the way, I think this is actually a good place for me to go ahead and end off the episode. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more to make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can find me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.